Hello, everybody. Welcome to Talk About Houses. I'm Todd.
I'm Oana.
Okay, so today the government did something to make it easier for people to buy houses.
So if you want to know more real estate news and if real estate is your thing, please subscribe, hit the notification bell, like the video, share the video. Let's go.
Okay, so it's not super sexy, but it is meaningful for a lot of people. The FHA limit raised.
Yes.
So let's talk about that real quick. First, let's talk about the limits, and then we'll talk about how this affects housing.
Okay. So for single family residences, so houses, condos, townhouses, the limit was raised from 420 to 494.
Yeah.
So that's a 15% increase. That's a huge increase that makes it more approachable and available for more people to use. Now, what's special about FHA is a couple things. Number one, it requires 3% down payment, so that's a low down payment. And number two, it requires a really low credit score. So
it's like 540, right?
Something like that. So I mean, if you have an 800 credit score, you can use it, but this is accessible for people with a lower credit score. So that's a good thing for people who are kind of on the fringes and having a hard time getting into a house. The downside is that I get concerned about people like that because I want them to be successful homeowners and not get into financial difficulties with the house. That's my portion of it.
Yeah, because they can borrow, like the limit is like 43% of their debt to income. So They can borrow quite a bit. It's designed to help low income people, but here's the thing is you could have like $1 million income and you could still qualify for FHA loan. Meaning it's not like if your income's too high you don't qualify. Anyone can get an FHA loan. I actually got an FHA loan one time just because at the time that was the best loan program out there.
Right.
So it's 3.5% down. I think the credit score is like 540. Here's something really cool. Okay, so this is that number we gave you, 494. That's only for Las Vegas. That's the Clark County number. If you go on, I think it's FHA.gov, you can go put in like where you live and they'll tell you the limit. But there are some markets in California, it's like 1.2 million is the FHA limit. Here's the other thing. You have to live in it. You can't go use this to buy investment properties.
There's only one exception to that if you're buying, for example, a duplex, you can buy it with that and you live in one half and you can rent out the other half.
And then here's the other thing too. If you buy a duplex, the limit goes up because it's 2 units. And then if you buy a threeplex, it goes up. And what threeplex means, it's attached. So it's 1 unit, you own the whole thing and you just rent out part of it. But a fourplex, the limit's $950,000. You could borrow almost $1 million in Vegas. FHA, go buy a fourplex. You move into one of the units, and then you can use income from 3 of the units. You get 75% credit of the income. So let's say that you're getting I don't know, $1,000 for each unit. You get to take $2,250 basically of that $3,000, and that counts as you're qualifying income toward buying the thing, even though you haven't even started collecting it yet, which is pretty cool.
Right, it's pretty cool. So the other thing about FHA is that you're paying the mortgage insurance up front, so it gets rolled into your loan. So if you do refinance down the road, that mortgage insurance is still part of the amount that you owe. It's not like it is with a conventional loan where the mortgage insurance is pay as you go.
Right.
So those are just interesting things about FHA. We know it doesn't apply for everybody, but we thought it was interesting. We thought we would share it with you. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, hit the notification bell, like the video, share the video, and above all, in the comments, tell us where you're watching from. If you're a longtime viewer, we're happy to have you. Please make sure that you like the video, share the video, and tell us what you think about the new FHA limits. I know that I'm not alone out there with the concern of people getting in over their heads. And so that is a concern.
Especially with prices high.
Right.
And interest rates high. Because prices, yes, are down from June, but they're still up year over year. They're way up from 2019. And interest rates are much higher than they were a couple years ago.
Right.
Yeah. So housing's not like it will potentially in the future become more at risk if we have years of this.
Right.
Yeah.
So thank you for watching. We'll see you on the next video. Bye.
Bye.